story, but what about numbers now? I will not give you the price now, because I'm not selling cars. I'm just presenting cars. Yes. So some numbers for the BMW i5. We have 82 kilowatt hour battery. It is on the floor there, kilowatt hours. And the range of this car will be up to 580 kilometers. Is it enough for you?
Oh yeah, good.
580.
More than enough.
Who's driving more than 580 kilometers per day? More than 580, you're driving a taxi? Joking. Work. Over 580? To be honest, it is not his car. Yes, I'm honest with you. So for you, I have the petrol engine car, a 4-cylinder, 208 horsepower, a business class car for you. Okay? But who's driving more than, let's say, 300 kilometers? Less than 300 kilometers. Everyone. Less than 100 kilometers per day.
Everyone.
Less than 50.
Huh? Less than 50.
Yeah, same.
We have also Michael there behind you. So what about charging? Yes? We have two options. A charging at home, so you can charge the car AC through our system that we have here. You can see it later, so as a charging adapter. And we have the BMW wall box with a power between 11 and 22 kilowatt. That means run about between 8 or 5 hours you can recharge the battery. In the public, you can use also the AC chargers, but on the top we have the DC chargers, the fast chargers, 205 kilowatts. In 10 minutes, it will give you 150 kilometers. So if you charge it only for 10 minutes, 150 kilometers. And if you want to charge it from 0 to 80, round about 30 minutes. So that was a few numbers about charging, about the battery system, about the innovations. Now I will hand over to you now. Any questions from your side about the car, about the technology? Who's driving an EV? No EV drivers here? That's good, so we can adapt you in this one.
So does it come with one variant of the battery, or you have more than one?
We have only one, but we have two versions of the car. So we have the eDrive 40 here with one electric engine and back wheel. Yes. And we will have also the M60 with 601 power. Extra 1 power more. Okay, 601 power, and it will give you a performance from 0 to 103.8 seconds.
And what about this one?
The range will be still enough for you. Yes, it's between 580 to between 480 and 520. Up to.
What about the 0 to 100 and this one?
This one?
Yeah.
This one will run about 6 seconds.
6 seconds.
6 seconds. Any questions? So if you're driving more than 500 kilometers per day, yes, that means you are 10 hours per day in the car, right? 7 to 4. Okay. That means you have to charge. So going to work and back, 500 kilometers. Works. Okay. So you're traveling around to your customers and everyone. Okay. Good. So you have to charge one time the car per day. Yeah? You remember a few years ago we had the Nokia, right? The phone Nokia. We charged it maybe one time per week. Now with our smartphone we're charging this maybe 2 or 3 times. Minimum one time overnight we're charging. So we have to change our mindset with electric cars. Yes? It is something new. But if you look to your smartphone, how many things you can do now, it's not just a phone, it's a camera system, you use your application, and you have your My BMW application there. So the car will be connected with your phone, and you can control and set up the car one of the nice things that I like, or let's say my friends, they like it, not me special, but they like it. It's the digital key. So now when I'm here in Dubai, sometimes they're asking me, can I have your car for a short trip? I don't have the keys, but you have a digital key. Send me the digital key. So I have to send them a digital key. I can send it for my application, a digital key. They can open it and they can drive it. The good thing is I can monitor them from here. Other questions from your side?
Just one question. So does every would the range stay the same over the years, or would it increase, or how would it?
Okay, excellent. We know it's again from laptops or from phones that the battery life is all the time less, right? Depends on your use. The first thing what we recommend is to charge through the AC charger. 11, 22 kilowatt, it's good for the healthy of the battery. What you do also with your phone, yeah, or with your laptops. We will give you 8 years of warranty or 160,000 kilometers. And the good thing is, the system that we have, how we build our battery in the car, it is in the floor, down there, and it is one pack of the battery but divided in modules. That means we split the lithium batteries in modules. So if you have an issue, let's say after 160,000 kilometers or 8 years, we will not change the whole battery. We will change only part of the battery system, a module, which is service friendly and cost friendly, and of course environment friendly. Any other questions about electric vehicles? You can ask something also about a petrol engine. Yeah. We are not only for the i5 here. It's a 4-cylinder, it's a mild hybrid, it's electrified. That means the difference between a mild hybrid or a plug-in hybrid is that you don't need to charge it. You cannot charge it. There will be a 48-volt battery which is connected to a small electric engine, and this small electric engine is supporting the 4-cylinder or the internal combustion engine. For some boost, for example, it will give you additionally roundabout between 15 to 20 horsepower. Or, we know, when you stay in front and the traffic lights, sometimes the stop button, yeah, when you press, it takes a little bit of time. So with the electric engine that we have there in the mild hybrid, it will be much faster reaction.
And what's the capacity of the engine?
It's 2 liter.
How many
208 horsepower.
208.
208. Oh, yes.
I think the previous generation was 250 something.
The previous one, the 520, it was one about 184.
189.
520.
520s. And questions from your side?
So this is just one model, or you have 550, 540?
Hopefully, we will have other models. So worldwide, we just present the 4-cylinder with the mild hybrid and the i5 eDrive 40 and the M60 X-Drive, which will have 2 engines.
What about availability?
We have enough cars. You can book today.
Because we've told that they don't yet know the delivery dates of the cars.
So the delivery will be not this year. Yes, you can book the car from now. Yes, our sales colleagues, they are ready for this. Yes, today you can book the car, and the production will be November production. Yes, and the delivery will be end of December, January. December. Excellent. So, any questions from your side? No questions?
So test the drive and when?
Of course, test the drive. We want you to test this car before you buy it. It will be also available in November. Yes, I have the right information. November will be available. Test the cars, yes.
Other than performance, the options trim is different or it's the same?
What do you mean with this?
Like the
Between-
options of the, yeah. Apart from the performance, now we have the E40 and the M60.
Yes.
This is when it comes to performance, but when it comes to the options of the car,
Features.
do you have
Features,
different?
So the features, which features we will offer? Of course, we have the M Pro package, which is the design package that you can see here, and then we have the Platinum one, which is outside that you can see. So you can choose between this one. Okay. Then regarding the autonomous driving, you will have the same autonomous driving options in the car. The displays that we will have both cars the same display. It is the curved display, 4K quality. BMW connected drive will be available in both cars. We will offer for the first time for the 520, we will offer there the M-Drive suspension. That will be available for the M60 and for the 520.
Now driving, what features do we have? Or what can you use different Germany? What is available here?
Of course, we know the active cruise control with distance control, that will be available, but also overtaking, yes? If you want to overtake a car, that means if you turn on the system, the autonomous driving, it will detect the distance between you and the next car, and you put, let's say, 120 driving from here to Abu Dhabi, yes? And if the car in front of you is driving less than 120, the car will show you a notification that you can overcut now. And the overcut is like, just look to left, and the car will go out to left,
Wow.
and it will overtake, and it will come back. Just with us.
Amazing.
For level 2.5 and level 3, you can take it off. Just now. Before we had this 10 seconds, yes? But for level number 5, the minutes, it is over minutes, we're talking about minutes, and level 2.5 and level 0.3. How minutes exactly, it's still not communicated. But it's more than before, of course. Oh, yes, road. No, the thing is, we have a traffic jam option. So, depends on the region. We started with 75 kilometers per hour till 120 kilometers per hour. The car can drive autonomous, totally. Yes? In the city, even if you are on the side road, it will drive. Of course, in the circles. In the circle, still we are not have this, but inside the city, from a speed up to 30 kilometers per hour, you can activate your active cruise control with distance control. And the traffic jams also. The traffic jams, no, it will not stop for you. Still, you are responsible to stop for the traffic, but I have another option for you. If you see that there's a traffic lamp, for example, traffic light, leave the one who's overtaking you or stay behind a car. What will happen in the moment when the car is starting in front of you, your car will stop.
Will detect, yes.
So I think you're ready for autonomous driving, huh? Or you want to be ready for this? Other questions? No questions? So I would like to invite you now to explore the car. I will be still here, and also our product geniuses here from this market, and the sales colleagues is also there. So if you have any questions, let me know. I will invite you now inside the car, discover the car. Thank you so much for your attention.